We started running again, but the ghoulish crow seemed to be everywhere, always one step ahead of us. Every time I looked back, he was closer. I knew it was a matter of time before he caught up with us. The strange sound he made, like a macabre laugh, only increased my anxiety. When we finally found a way out of the forest, something hit us from behind. The ghoulish raven had reached us, and I could feel its sharp claws ripping into my back. My blood ran cold as I tried to wriggle away from him. But it was no use, he was too strong. It was then that something incredible happened. The macabre crow was repelled by a strong, blinding light that appeared out of nowhere. He screamed in pain and flew away, leaving us free to escape. We took the opportunity to escape the forest. After escaping the forest and finding Jake, we were shaken and confused. We didn't know what had happened to him or why the macabre crow seemed to be following us. When we tried to explain what happened to the local police station, the deputy seemed skeptical of our story, which made us even more frustrated and worried. On the way back home, I began to notice that the macabre crow's laugh sounded very real, almost human. It was then that the feeling that he was still watching me began to overwhelm me. I couldn't get the image of the crow out of my head, and I started to feel like it was always there, following me everywhere. To try to understand more about crow behavior, I called a friend who specializes in birds. It was then that he told me that crows are known to have long-term memories and that they can recognize and remember human faces. This idea terrified me, and I began to feel that I could never feel safe again. Now, every time someone looks at me on the street, I feel like there's a crow above them, hovering over them. I can no longer trust anyone, and paranoia has taken over. I can't sleep more than an hour a day, always waking up with the feeling that something is watching me. I have been in this degrading situation for 8 years now. This experience changed my life forever, and I believe I will never be able to fully get over it. The macabre crow may have disappeared from my life, but its presence will never leave my mind, ever present and terrifying.